Good afternoon. It is Saturday, August 5th. I am currently about 2.5 hours away from home. And the main reason I came to where I am is to, don't laugh, get my hair cut. I think haircuts for me has been such a thing in my adult life. Maybe I'm just overly particular, but every time I find a stylist that I kind of sort of start meshing with, they either move or they become impossible to get into, which is kind of the case that's happening with my previous one. I don't think I had to come 2.5 hours away to find a stylist, if I'm honest, but I did because the place that I'm going to is actually an Aveda concept salon. I've never been to one. I've always wanted to go to one, and I decided I was going to go to one. And no, this does not count against my low buy because I actually already prepaid for this appointment. I've never prepaid for a haircut before. Maybe that's a thing like in more fancy pants places, but I don't know. I've never done that before, so I don't know. I guess you could say my expectations are high in this regard because I've already put the money down. I don't know what happens if you don't like it. Do they refund you? I'm sure that was probably on their website somewhere, but you think I read such things? Heck no. The drive over wasn't as pleasant as I had hoped it would be. The traffic was going toward where I live. I'm a little scared to go home because I don't know if it's going to be the same as it was when I was coming in because it was terrifying and I'm a little nervous now. I'll be here for a while to do a few other things, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. I actually don't know how exciting today is going to be. I know I said in my last vlog I would probably make today its own thing, but I honestly don't know if the events of today are going to call for that. So I'm going to play it by ear and see how it goes. But in the meantime, it's almost time for me to go ahead and go in. So I will leave you here. And when I come back, I will probably not look much different than I look now, but just a little bit maybe cleaned up. I don't need anything drastic done, but my layers are all grown out. They need to be dealt with because otherwise I end up with what I have. And I'm over it. So it just needs a little TLC. So, okay, I'm gonna go. I will see you soon.
After my haircut, I was feeling a bit peckish, so I stopped by a favorite local market nearby just to see if they had any cashew sesame noodle salad, and they did in their salad bar. And I like to dump just a ton of these little mini shrimp over it, and it's just so great. And then I found this jasmine yogurt, and silly me forgot to grab a spoon, and so I'm forking the yogurt.
That jasmine yogurt was so good. I'm gonna be thinking about that for days, actually. I kind of wish I would have got another one. And now I've got this adorable little ceramic vessel. I seriously probably would have spent the $3 just for the jar. But I got yummy yogurt with it too, so it was a win. And that was my dessert. I felt like ice cream, but that felt too heavy at the same time. So it's like yogurt is a good compromise. I'm going to have that. And that was a great find. And my hair is slightly shorter. And it has that fresh from the salon poof going on. I'm really happy with what she did, and she did a great job. And I will go back to that place. I will drive 2.5 hours out of my way to go get my haircut. I don't get my haircut very often. I try to go seasonally, but that usually doesn't pan out, and I end up going maybe twice a year. It's just one of those things I don't do very often. So when I do get it done, it's kind of a little bit of a treat. Today's kind of been a bit of a treat in general. It's the 5th, so we're 5 days into August, and I'm doing pretty well with my low buy. I think after the 10th, I'm going to do like an early month kind of check in with my spending just to see what's going on. But so far so good. I've only spent money in a couple of categories, the variable categories, so doing okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lump in tomorrow with this one too, because the rest of me is going to just be driving home and praying that traffic does not look like what it did coming in, because that was utterly terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna work on getting myself home. See you soon.
Due to a sudden change in humidity, leaving me feeling like an absolute dumpster fire, I really didn't film anything today, but I did make the beef stew I mentioned, and it was amazing. So this is what you get today.
Good morning. Today is Monday, August 7th. I'm getting ready to actually film a reading before I go to work to start my day. That reading may or may not be up today. I'm not entirely sure yet, but it's a summer cross quarter reading. So, which for me, where I live, is technically today. And I'll explain more about that in that video. But I think I'm going to get this reading filmed and then be on my way, and I will see you later. It's Monday afternoon. I went to work for half a day, got home, and I am just so sleepy. I don't know what's going on. It did warm up quite a bit, and I moved a lot of stuff today, so that might be why. And now my face has a shadow from a little floopy creature here. She's been very, very, very needy, just wanting to snuggle and be with people, and I'm 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 allowing that, considering the circumstances. Working on putting the video together that I made this morning, so I might continue working on that. I don't know how much more eventful today is going to be, so we'll see what else happens, and then I might add tomorrow's on to this one. So we'll see what happens, but I might just nap for a little bit with this thing. So I will talk with you soon. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, August 8th. It's about almost 9:30, and I'm getting ready to go do some work stuff. So you might get a glimpse of that today. I don't know. It depends on if I remember. I'm not the best vlogger. I just immediately dive into stuff and I forget to film it. Guess it takes practice. So yeah, I have to text my colleague to come and let me in the building because I'm working in a building to which I do not have a key, which is really inconvenient, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will see you later.
Behold the dozens and dozens of computers that I am setting up and getting ready to distribute to students for this upcoming school year.
I'm working in my own building today, which I'm really, really, really happy about, instead of working in a building that I don't have access to and I have to hound everybody to please let me in. I don't have to do that here. So today has started off well. Oh, this is Wednesday, August 9th. I always forget that part. Today is Thursday, August 10th, and I am absolutely exhausted. I've been at work all week this week, and my little project that I'm doing is a little bit different from my normal work routine, and there's been a lot of physical stuff involved, which has been good, and the activity and the lifting heavy things, and I'm all about that, and it's been a good thing. But I'm tired. My stamina is a little bit down. I'm working on getting that back online. I've determined that I'm a horrible vlogger because by the time I think to turn the camera on, whatever I'm doing is like already done or not exciting at all or interesting like in any way. And I'm just like, oh, opportunity missed. Nevertheless, I did set myself a little challenge, and I do intend to follow through, but I definitely could not do this full time unless I had absolutely nothing else going on. If that were the case, then maybe, but like just as my life stands now, no. Definitely one of those things that I enjoy doing, but I just don't think I could do it all the time. I don't know how people vlog all the time. My life is just not very interesting. I just don't have a lot going on that's, probably worth documenting. I think I have enough footage now to put another video together, so the next one will be days 5 through 10. Quite a few days, but with not a lot going on. So next week and the week after might be a little more eventful as far as things I have going on. So we'll see. There is a trail I want to walk tomorrow, at least part of it. There's a big, like half a mile to 3/4 of a mile. It's big open area. It's a big open field sort of area, and then you go into the woods. And I think I just want to do kind of the open area, maybe up, and then it's a bit of a climb, but up and back down. And that would be fun to take you guys on. So I will probably film that. And I am going to do an early month sort of low-buy catch-up and how I'm doing with that. And so I might tie that in tomorrow. So we'll see. My cat does have a vet appointment tomorrow. She's going to get her lungs x-rayed. So I can take you along on that as well and see what we got going on. So tomorrow might be more of an eventful day that I'm realizing, at least right now. That's it for days 5 through 10, unless I think of something awesome to film tonight, because it's like 3:04 p.m. right now. So if anything awesome happens tonight that is absolutely worth you guys seeing, I will insert whatever that is now. So until the next vlog, take care and be well.